Here are 7 things you can do as a locator to guarantee success in the excess proceeds world. Number 7. You must know who the person is that might be entitled to the funds to determine who to locate. Then, become proficient at finding people or businesses by figuring out what tools can assist you with this task. This could be as simple as a Google search, or as formal as using a paid search. Some decent free to low-cost tools are been verified: True People Search, Checkmate, and Truthfinder. If no good results come from your free searches or the paper search companies, you may need the heavyweight tools like TLO. These companies will vet you before allowing you to subscribe. There is a monthly fee usually, but they often return very reliable search results. The fee depends on number of expected searches per month. You will need a physical office address to be able to open an account, and must meet other criteria. Number 6. You as the locator must be ethical and fair, for your business to have longevity. If people have dealings with you that leaves a bad taste in their mouth, they will eventually leave bad reviews for you, or report your company to the Better Business Bureau. Worst, some may go as far as to take legal action against you. Also, you trying to charge a very high amount for a fee, when the funds actually don't belong to you at all, may be seen as another way in which they, the property owners, are being treated unfairly and being targeted by greedy third parties, who are like vultures, preying on their misfortune. Remember, these are people who have just very recently gone through a traumatizing experience, a foreclosure. Treat them how you would want someone to treat you if you were in that situation. Charge a reasonable fee, not an excessive fee. Lastly, stay away from any shortcuts, facts, people or documents that have the appearance of fraud, forgery or illegality. Number 5. Create a good call script. Prepare a great baseline script to use when calling potential claimants, or when texting or emailing them. Use your best judgment. Any good script will include your name or business name, the reason for the contact, the name of the person you are trying to reach, and what's in it for them. You don't want to give away too much at the start, but you want to give enough to create curiosity and urgency. Have a second script for subsequent contact when you then provide more details about your services, fees, and how much you believe the person may be entitled to in excess funds. Lastly, don't forget to mention in 3 easy steps what the person must do to work with you, including a deadline for action. Text messages will obviously be much shorter than a phone message or email. For calls, it's never a bad idea to rehearse before the actual call. Number 4. Use a fixed set of rules to quickly estimate whether there is any excess funds, and how much. Parameters are your friend. Learn what parameters, range your numbers must be in, for there to be any excess proceeds. Excess proceeds, as you know, are excess funds from sale of a property at foreclosure. You must know how to run the math and accommodate for the unknowns or hidden costs that will still be deducted from the sale price, on top of the foreclosure debt itself. The basic math is sale price minus debt owed to foreclosing party. There will usually be other fees such as foreclosure fees. Factor those in, using your best estimate. Do your research. Figure out what sold properties are a no-go, just at a quick glance at the math. Number 3. Pick your top 3 markets. Leave the masses and the competition behind. Do you want to be a small fish in a big pond, or a big fish in a small pond? What markets make the most sense for you and your goals? Your local area? Branching out to other areas? Does competition and saturation matter to you? Are you bilingual and therefore can have an advantage with connecting with certain groups? Plan your strategy accordingly. Pick the top 3 that you will try first, try those for 3 months, full on, and then switch around if needed. This way, your focus and efforts are concentrated and you have a better chance for success. Number 2. Know the applicable laws and fee restrictions. Find out what you can and cannot do as a locator. Learn what is permitted and not permitted for finders and locators, in the markets in which you would like to work. Revisit your chosen markets if there are too many obstacles to getting to work there. Make sure to consult with a real estate or foreclosure attorney in the different areas, to get a formal opinion on the laws and any limitations or restrictions for finders or locators. Spending money to consult with an attorney for this purpose will be money well spent. Some states will not allow a locator to help former property owners at all to claim the excess funds. Some states will allow locators to charge a fee, and then some counties may have their own local laws and fee restrictions. Number 1. Learn how to get lists of excess funds. The most important piece is figuring out where to get the leads on excess proceeds files. Will you be paying a service for post-foreclosure lists? Search for those online, in the county or state that you will be working in. Will you be getting lists from the government agency who does the foreclosure sales? To do so, you must first know what agency handles foreclosure sales in the market you are working in. Lastly, you could build your own lists by monitoring the post-foreclosure lists or auction-sold lists that are typically available following the auctions. Do your research. Talk to realtors and real estate investors in your area. They already know about these lists. Well, that's it for now. We gave you some of our top tips for locators. There are many more that we will be covering in future videos. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on the upcoming ones. Thank you.